Hi Gemini, this is going to be a general tarot reading for your sign between the week of the 6th and the 12th of October. Let's begin. Gemini, I'm channeling a message here. You feel like you're a part of, like there's something that you're a part of in some kind of way, like something that is connected to you. And this is something that is really something powerful within you. I don't know what it is, but it's something really powerful that within you you're connected to very deeply. And for you, it feels like something that is very insignificant, not insignificant, but very like you don't understand the gravity of how powerful this is. It's like you have like a deep connection with something and you just see it as something that is just, normal. But you don't see the gravity of how deep that connection is with you, how the gravity of it, like it's just how immense that thing is, like to have that gift of whatever that gift is that you have. Yeah, it's a gift you have, and you think it's normal, you think everybody has that gift, but it's not normal. It's something that you take for granted. It's like something you do in a way from a place of love. It's like something that you have. It feels like a gift. It's something that's connected to you very deeply. It's something you do every day. Every single day you do this thing, and you're very connected to it, like deeply connected to it. Like very deeply connected to the core of whatever that thing is. But you just brush it off. You're just like, this is normal. It's not normal. Whatever that is, it's a gift that you have, and it's really, really immensely powerful for you. And it's something that I think you need to use more often. You need to not use more often, but you need to acknowledge it as something that is not normal. You need to acknowledge it as something that is very, very significant, very immense. Immense is the right word. Like it's something that is extremely rare. It's like a deep connection to something, a very deep, deep connection to knowing something, understanding something, or just a deep connection to something in general. And it's something you take for granted, and it's something that this connection you use every day, and it's within you that you make this connection. It's like within your mind, within your spirit. You don't realize it, but it's within your spirit too. You think it's just your mind, but it's not. It's your mind and spirit, your mind and your soul, your energy, and you're very deeply connected to it. It's immense. You need to use it every day, consciously, as opposed to just brushing it off. You need to acknowledge it first of all. Look at your life and look at what you do every day, day in, day out. There's something that when you come to make decisions, or when you want to figure out something, or when you want to do something, right? You have this connection within inside of you, this understanding, this knowing of something, this connection. It's a connection of knowing, a connection of understanding, some sort of connection that you have with something that makes you feel comfortable, that brings you ease within your mind. You might feel like you're you might feel like you're a bit crazy, like you feel like watching me, like I'm picking up your energy. You're like, no, that can't be real. Like, it is real. uh, You're like, no, no one's ever picked up on it before. But whatever that connection you have is very real. It's very, very real. Whatever it is, like you think it's normal, it's not normal. It's something very special only for you. It's something that only you possess. I mean, other people might possess it, but like, it's rare. It's a rare gift you have, basically. Anyway, let's jump into your reading. figure out what's going on here. So your energy. So this card really didn't want to go in when I was shuffling it. You're in this energy of trying to balance your life. You're really in this energy of trying to balance your life and figure out like what's going on in your life. You're like trying to really balance things. I see you like being very unstable right now. You feel very unstable. Your energy is very unstable. You feel like chaos. Anything can happen. Like there's chaos around you, there's chaos within you. It's just like everything just seems out of order. Everything just seems very unbalanced. Like you're trying to bring harmony within yourself by juggling situations, by kind of like I see like one of these pentacles is like almost representative of your problems, and then another pentacle is like your hope and faith. Like you're just trying to juggle the two so that you can stay consistent within your mind about what your goal is, and that you're moving in the right way. You're like, I have faith that things are going to change for me, like things are going to renew my potential. I'm going to have potential and renewal here, renewed potential in this situation within your life, where you're going to be renewed and your potential is going to be a lot more greater. You're believing that divine blessings are going to come in for you, and this is your pre-week energy actually. So this is how you currently are as you're watching this video. This is what state you're currently in, and you're kind of like, if this card really didn't want to go in, it's like showing me that this is a really important message for you to actually hear at this moment of time, before we even jump into the reading. I don't know, I haven't really gotten into the energy of the rest of the reading here, but just on this energy itself, it's like life's, I feel like life's feel a bit crazy for you right now. Your external world is like very crazy. Everything's happening. I'm getting like you're worried about wars, you're worried about conflict, you're worried about craziness, the economic situations wherever you're living. You're like worried about how you're going to make it through. I see like you don't really have support. Like you don't have people that are supporting you financially, emotionally, even some of you, and you're financially supporting yourself through this situation, and you're finding it very difficult. You're trying to make sense of your life, trying to make sense of why you're living, and not from a place where you're suicidal or anything like that. Like you're looking at yourself from a point of like, what am I going towards? Like, where is my life leading? Am I like climbing an invisible ladder that doesn't exist, or like am I trying to like imagine things here? And you're kind of like looking within and trying to bring harmony, but you're trying to keep the hope and faith alive at the same time. This path you've been walking on is true to you because you feel more alive. The way you've been living, I'm hearing this whole year, the way you've been living has really been very different to how you've lived before. Like you've started choosing different decisions, using your mind, that you've kind of overcome barriers, that fears I'm getting here. You've used your mind to overcome your fears, and that's allowed you to kind of open up a new reality for you, a new reality, not spiritually but physically. Like you're having experiences you never had before, positive ones mostly. I'm getting you've had quite a few negative ones that have repeated themselves, but the positive ones that you've had are really positive. Like you understand that things go up and down. Like life's not linear. It doesn't just go like this way up, it goes like this, and that's how you learn anyway, and that's how you grow. The wave just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I'm hearing that song by I forgot who sings it, but Waves, Mr. Probs or Mr. Problem or something like that. I can't remember his name. And it's like wave after wave, I feel like I'm drowning. It came out ages ago, but I'm hearing this song for you, that you might be feeling like the waves are just kind of like it's like a tsunami coming for you. Like you kind of see like a tsunami, but you're having the hope and faith that it's not going to hit you. Like you see like if coming from far, and it's coming up quite close to your face, and you're like, is this going to hit me? Like am I going to drown? You're really worried about yeah, you're really worried about your harmony. You're really worried about whether things in your life are going to heal, whether situations in your life are going to heal. Are you going to meet your tribe? Are you going to meet people that are like you ever? Are you going to ever be happy? Are you going to ever be, I wouldn't say it's happy. It's like, it's quite deep. Like, it's deeper than, the surface level happiness and stuff like that. Like, you're really trying to find people first, not first necessarily, but like I feel like you do have a sense of happiness within you. Like, you wouldn't be in this energy if you wasn't happy already within yourself. Like, you know who you are. Like, this whole year you've known who you are. You've been going through situations, and you've been feeling very happy. Like, this is why you've continued on this path, and this is what's allowing you to have the hope and faith. You're kind of like in this energy of like really wondering, like, will I ever meet people that are like me? I feel like you're quite tired of like people in general. Like, you're tired of your environment. You don't socialize at all anymore. Like, you're a bit of a social butterfly, a bit of a party animal. Whether you're of age or not, like, you like to have fun. What I mean by age is like, you're allowed to drink and stuff like that. But I feel like even though some of you might not be, you still just like to have fun. Like, you're a fun person, and you like to have fun, and you like to bring people on your sort of adventure of fun, or your idea of fun. Like, whenever you're doing something, you like to sort of make people feel like they're having fun as well, or make the setting more fun, make the occasion more fun. Whatever you're doing, you like to make it more fun and have fun. But you've not been socializing. You're just kind of really looking at the world, and you're looking at things, and like, things are really crazy. Like, I don't know what's happening. Are we going into like a dystopian future, like Terminator? Like, I'm seeing you thinking we're going into a Terminator future here, where like, robots and stuff are going to be in control, and they're going to start hunting humanity. I mean, it's a possibility, but this is what you're thinking of. This is what you're thinking of at this time, and picking up, reading your energy. You just were very worried about situations in your life. Very worried if you're gonna make it, if you're gonna ever live a proper life, ever you're gonna heal, and meet people that are like you. Like, heal as in, if you're ever going to be free of feeling. Like, almost like this discontent, but it's like you're so numb to the discontent now, is that it's just like you almost expect it, but you're wondering, like, are you ever going to heal from like this disappointment that you've had in life, like, of the way you envisioned life when you were young was like wild and free, and you were just out there living life, having fun, enjoying life to its utmost that you could. But that's not the way your life has worked out. Like, you've had to put in a lot of hard work. I'm seeing you've been very productive, put in a lot of hard work over many years within yourself, within just honing your skills, like your personal skills. And you might have been working jobs and stuff like that, but you've really been honing yourself over the years. And I think this is a very conscious decision you've made, of honing your skills. Like, you really wanted to understand yourself on a very deeper level, so that's why you did all of that. But you're just like, is it ever going to end? Like, you're feeling like weary now at this time. You're really trying to take authority of your life. You're trying to really see what else is out there. You're like, I'm just kind of tired of this. Like, I've been through this, like, time and time again. Like, I've seen, I've know what this society is. I know the way it's built. I know the way it runs. I know the way things go. I've been through trying different things. Nothing's worked out for me. And you're like really trying to take authority of your life from a place of wisdom. You're like, what can I do to get out of this sort of situation? So this is your energy right now. So coming before the week even begins, you're in this energy of like, I've given a lot. I've given a lot of my time. I've given a lot of my energy. I've been very kind with people. I've been very patient, very kind, generous. You're somebody that believes that what you give is what you get. Like, what you sow is what you reap. Yeah. I almost said that the wrong way, but no, that's the right way. What you sow is what you reap. You don't reap first, you sow first, innit? And you understand that you have to sow in order for you to reap. Like you can't reap if there's nothing to sow. You can't, like, people think you can jump into another farmer's garden or another gardener's garden or whatever, and steal their crop. I mean, you can do, but it's not going to be good for you in many ways. In many ways, especially energetically. You know, that karma that you've just taken on, um, it's like tripled without you realizing it. Well, them realizing it. But you understood this from a very young age. You understood that if you harm people, harm will come to you. If you do good to people, good will come to you. Like, your life is evidence of this. Like, you've had a very strange life where you've had to grow up quite rough. You had to grow up in a way where things weren't really given in your environment. Things weren't really given in your environment. Things were taken in your environment, and you were like one of the first people in your environment when you were growing up to be a giver. And kids came to you, and people came to you, and you're quite a bit of a giver. So you've been a giver since you've been a young person, whether you're male or female or anything in between. Like, you've been a giver your whole life. Like, you understand that if you have something, you'd rather share it than see other people suffer, because you've suffered a lot not having much. It's quite deep how you feel about things in general, and it's a good way to think, to be honest with you. We are only here on this planet for a spiritual experience. We're not here to accumulate wealth. We're not here to have as many children as we can. We're not here to do all of this crazy stuff. We're here to have our spiritual experience, depending on what our soul wants to do. And if our soul wants to go down and have many children, then that's okay. But if our soul wants to go and make money, loads of money, that's okay too. But not everyone has to be the same. And you understand this. Like, you understand that everybody is different, and what everybody has been called to is different. But you're just kind of wondering at this time, like, when is things going to happen for me? I've been giving, and where is my receiving? Like, I haven't received anything, like, tangible. Like, you haven't received anything that you could say is an upgrade in life in general. Like, you've really had to work your ass off here. I really had to work and make things happen within your life. Put a lot of effort into making things happen. And you're just like really tired at this point. You're like, I'm on my last legs here. Like, I don't know how long I can last for anymore. I've been doing this for such a long time that I just feel tired now. I just feel tired of life. And you could be young as well. I'm getting some of you like 16, 17. And you're like, I'm tired now. I don't know how long I can keep this up for. Like, I've been doing this for a long time. Like, just giving. I haven't received anything. And you're just like feeling very fatigued by life. You're feeling very fatigued by situations. It's like you want a way out, but there's like, you're looking, but you can't see the door. Like, you're looking everywhere, and you can't see the door. I'm just seeing like you in pitch blackness, and you're just trying to follow, like, see if you can see like a door. You've got the image in your mind of like the light coming out from the door. So you're like kind of looking for this door, but it's like it's also telling me that you're almost like perceiving this exit point to be a certain way. It's like you're perceiving like this, like you're imagining this door to look a certain way, which is like, so you saying that you want it to be this way, or it can't be anything else. Like, that's the only way out of this situation. But that's not true. A door could literally spawn under your foot, and you just fall right through it. You don't know what it looks like, and the way you see the door is quite small. It's like a little. It looks like more like a window. It's like a half semicircle is what I'm seeing here, and it goes around, and it's not as big as a normal door. And you're kind of like, I'll just jump out of it, like, like feet first, not head first, feet first. You're gonna just kind of go out and just sort of jump out of it, kneeling down, but or crouching down, whatever you call it, crab walking. But like, the door you imagine is a lot smaller than what a door is. I'm reading your energy here. I'm reading what you're thinking, like your soul is thinking, and you look at this. You're in darkness right now. You feel like you're in darkness. You feel like everywhere you look, there's just darkness. And you're looking for this door. Your soul's looking for this door, and this door, the way you see it, is not as big as a normal door. It's like a half door. It's a bit wider. It looks like a window to me, but there's light coming out of it. Like there's light, bright light coming out of it, and that's what you're looking for. But you can't see it anywhere. Um, I think by you having this sort of perception of the door, the way the door should be, like looking for the light is good. That you're looking for the light, but the way you perceive the door to be, that it should be like this small window is not the it's not helping you. It's not benefiting you because you're not open to the possibilities that might be presented to you. You're kind of closing yourself off from seeing the true door. It's the best way to put it. Yeah, you might be limiting yourself from seeing the true door because you're looking for a door that exists within your mind, and you're translating this into your soul. But that door doesn't necessarily have to look like that. It could be a different shape. It's still a door, you know. The light is what you need to look for. The light. Where is the light coming from? I think you're too fixated on the door itself. Like, which is that the door? Because you might see the light and you might say that's not the door. The door's got to look like that. So that's just something to pay attention to in this time, or in the future, I'd say mostly. Because as you're going through this, it's like the universe is really coming in here for you. The universe is really coming in here for you and kind of opening this door for you on the other side. And you're going to find fulfillment. You're going to find fulfillment. This is happening before the week begins. The universe is opening this door for you. I'm seeing this cup as like a doorknob. This cup here is like a doorknob. And it's like that. The universe is kind of opening this door for you. And the waters are flowing. This is like a portal. I'm seeing the card like this way. If you can kind of get that. But like it's opposite. Like, you know. That's the door and that's the doorknob. It's like really opposite the way I'm seeing it in my head. And anyway, like the universe is opening this doorknob for you on the other side, and this portal is opening up for you here this week for you to take some kind of action towards your happiness, towards what makes you feel joy, what makes you feel delight. This door that's opening is going to open in the form of love. This is how you get out of your situation. Love. Because your energy right now is really barren. Your energy is not fertile. For what you desire from life at this point in time, your energy has become very stagnant because you've just been in the darkness, not moving around, not doing anything. You've only been focused for a long time on finding this door, finding this light that's coming from the door. But you've neglected your whole self. It's like you've been worried about the leaves on the plant, and you've not worried about the plant itself, whether the plant's getting through, whether the roots are deep enough. Like, you haven't worried about the full thing. You haven't, like, you've been so focused on securing your finances. You've been so focused on securing your finances that you've never considered that you have to be whole in order for you to manifest truly what you want. You can't be half yourself or quarter of yourself and expect to manifest. You have to embody yourself, and this is what you're kind of going through right now for a reason. You're going through this energy of feeling like the emperor for a reason. Not to say you're not, but like within your life you are. Everybody's an emperor within their lives to some degree, I guess. Especially when you have that understanding that you are the authority in your life. You know, you make the decisions for yourself, whether they're good or bad, and you take responsibility for, you know, those actions. And that's what the emperor represents, somebody that is responsible for people. In this case, he's responsible for a kingdom, but for anyone, it's responsible for themselves. And you are like your own kingdom in your own way, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter here, or anything in between. But it's very strong Mars energy of like really tackling problems, to tackling your problems, whether they're internal or external. That's what the emperor represents. The emperor is able to bless people, because he is in a position of being able to bless people, and that's kind of like you yourself. Like, it's like your wisdom is allowing you to bless you with the right direction, which you have been looking for. You've been looking for the path to the light. Not to sound cliche, but like within your energy, like it's like it's all dark and you're just trying to find the way to the like the direction, like something to come out and show you what is the light. But I feel like you do kind of get scared of walking down that path, of walking in the darkness. That's why you haven't, like, you get fearful of moving in the darkness. You feel fearful of moving that way, because you're like, something might happen, something crazy might happen. Like, it's a fear of you, like, it's like you scared of really trying things, because you're like, oh, it might end up like this, or it might end, oh, this is a bad, like, you talk yourself out of situations that you need to go through. And that's why, like, you've been finding the easy way out almost. You're like, you don't want to go into the darkness without a light. But oddly enough, the universe is coming in for you now. Like, you've gone through a journey of self-discovery by almost being where you are. Like, you haven't moved much within that darkness. Pardon me. You've mostly been moving your head. Pardon me. You've mostly been moving your head in this darkness. Like, you haven't been moving your body. And the universe is opening this door for you so that you can step into it, because you're ready. Your energy is ready for it. You just don't realize it though. Like, the other stuff that you know, the rest of it. Like, you could have found the door a lot earlier, if you decided to move, but you let things scare you. Scary things that made you anxious, things that made you, like, these are things you wanted to do, but on the last minute you're like, no, let me just not do it, let me just leave it be. And then you kept getting to that place, maybe after a few years or something like that happened with you. Like, you kept coming back to the same place within yourself, of like, let me try this again. Like, last time I chicken out or whatever, let me try it this time. And these are things that are essential for your growth, things that you need to get out of your system, because you're giving a lot of energy to these things. Again, a lot of energy to finding the door, but you've never tried to actually go to the door and say, okay, but this way is wrong, so I'm going to stop looking this way, or that way is wrong, I'm going to stop looking that way. It's kind of like that. Like, you weren't able to narrow it down. You've just kind of been looking everywhere, and that's why how you've evolved. Your energy's evolved like this, and that's why now you're ready. And the universe is really coming through and trying to balance your energy and your physical body here, because your energy is increasing quite a lot. Like, you need to exercise at this time moving forward. Like, you need to, if you're not exercising already, you need to start hitting the gym or go for runs or whatever. You feel like you're already feeling this calling of working out. You don't know why you feel like you want to work out, but you feel like you want to work out, and it's because of this. Your energy is really like gone up a level, and your physical body needs to come and meet it. But as you're being purified now, as you step through this portal. You're stepping through this portal before the week begins. And this portal is going to last you until like mid next week. But it's going to make you feel very happy. You're going to feel a lot of joy, a lot of delight. You're going to feel like a young kid. You're going to feel like a young kid within yourself. You're going to feel a lot of warmth towards life. Very exuberant. You're being led here. You're gonna understand here very well. You might have some crown chakra downloads that come through your crown chakra. That gonna confirm to you that you are being led in the right way. I'm seeing dreams. You're having dreams here while you're sleeping, and it's sort of freeing you from freeing your energy from that wasn't able to. That is still stuck in that area, that's still stuck in that darkness. you're being free. Your energy is being freed from that sort of darkness that it was in. And that darkness, again, is not a bad darkness. It's just you trying to find your way through the darkness, through the unknown. Like you didn't know. That's what the darkness is. It's the unknown. Like you didn't know which way was the right way. And that place has become that place is very barren for you at the moment. And this is why you're going through this. It's because you're ready to move on to the next stage. Your energy is not meant to be stuck there. Like you were meant to figure this out by kind of facing your fears. You have the strength to face your fears, but you just talked yourself out of it because it made you very anxious in the first place, and you kept coming around to the same place again, having a lot more confidence within yourself this time, but you got disappointed. You disappointed yourself. You abandoned the idea and said, you know what, let me just let it go. Maybe it's not a good idea, and then it turns up again. And that's your sign that you. That's your sign. This is a confirmation for you that this reading is for you. And you can sort of chicken out like last minute. Well, you did chicken out. I'm calling you out. You chickened out last minute. Back. Like you have to face your fears in order for you to grow, especially if you have an inner calling. If you feel a certain type of way, like really strongly, like I really want to do this thing, I don't know why, but that's an inner calling that you're being called internally, and that's how you're going to see your level up, your growth, yourself growing. It can be very scary. Trust me, it can be very scary. I used to have a lot of anxiety. And I was so anxious I didn't realize I was anxious. That's how anxious I was. I didn't realize how anxious I was, which is messed up. But you have to face them in order for some sort of growth to happen. The growth that you desire, that's where it comes from. And this is not like doing something that you just randomly get a feeling for. This is something that stays on your mind for like weeks and months, and you're like, I really want to do this thing or try this thing. Like it really stays in your mind. That's where you know it's an inner calling, because it's not if it just comes and it goes, it's not an inner calling. It's just a temptation. Maybe I felt tempted to do it, but this one is different for you. But you are being freed. Your energy, you're gonna feel a lot happier as your energy returns to you. Your energy is currently trapped in the darkness, and you can't see your energy is trapped because it's all dark. I feel like if you were to move your body in that state, you would have been able to illuminate someone away with your own light, but you didn't realize you had a light within you. But you are, at the beginning of this next week, you're kind of really doing some soul searching. You're going within, really introspecting within inside of yourself, examining yourself of like how much time you've wasted in this situation of trying to figure yourself out, not figure yourself out, but trying to find that light, trying to figure out by not moving. I mean, obviously, if you're watching this reading, you're going to figure this out by watching this reading. But like, if you're not, for people that are not watching it, they're going to figure it out anyway. They're going to be like, I wasted a lot of time. I didn't move. Like I didn't really move. I was just thinking a lot. Like it was just really up in my mind, thinking about, what was the move forward. Like I kind of manifested situations where, I was able to move forwards those, situations, and then I sort of last minute I chickened out. Like I talked myself out of it, and I said, no, I'm not going to do that. And that's what's happened. And those were opportunities for you to grow. Like you would have seen a lot of abundance from those situations, but you chose not to act upon them. You got really defensive and said, this is too challenging for me. I need to protect myself. And you're kind of doing a lot of introspection, soul searching, and realizing here that you had this lantern all the time inside of you. You just needed to grab it from your heart. And what was your lantern? It was your heart. The whole time you didn't realize that you had this lantern inside of you. But because you've been on this journey for so long, you've understood how to protect yourself from the elements, protect yourself from being harmed by your environment. Like you realize now that you can no longer be hurt by the unknown. Like you can never be hurt by the unknown now, but you only understand that now because you become wise. You have become wise here, White beards are very significant here. Not that you have a white beard, um, but it means you've become very wise within yourself. Like you didn't have this wisdom before, like this deep knowing of what things mean and who you are. And this is, again, wisdom is not something I think people throw that around wisdom a lot. Like they say, oh, old age makes you wise. No, it doesn't. I've met idiots that are like full on idiots that are old, and I've met really, really intelligent, not intelligent, but really wise kids that are really, really young. Like they know a lot, and you're gonna have a conversation. But I'm bloody hell, and here, like, you've gained this wisdom. Like, it's not knowledge, it's wisdom. Wisdom is different from knowledge. Wisdom is an application of knowledge, and you have an understanding of where, when you apply that knowledge, which way it goes, what will the outcome be. That's what wisdom is. And knowledge is just a knowing of things. Like, wisdom is actually having a knowing and applying it, and having an understanding of what that result will be, whether it's going to go this way or whether it's going to go that way. But whatever this is, it's really allowing you to build something, a new structure within your life, a new foundation within yourself. I think you are building something from scratch here. This is something internally. This is love. This is this person. So somebody's coming in for you, and they're showing you love before the week begins. But you're going to feel very negative towards this person. You're going to feel very anxious. You're going to feel you get a lot of anxiety here. You get a lot of anxiety here. You get a lot of anxiety in general, wherever you are. This person's going to make you feel very anxious, very fearful. You're going to just be negative about this person and this love. You're going to be very negative about love. Like, I don't want love. What do I want from love? Like, I want money. You're being called to have an open mind. Don't give in to the negativity. Look at it like this. Are you living right now because you're living, or are you living right now because someone told you a way to live? That's what it boils down to. Because you have this narrative within you, and this is coming from when your energy was trapped as well, that you need to live a certain way. In order to be happy. Like you have to get your money first, and then you have to get a relationship. Like, you've had this narrative sort of imprinted on you by society in general, that you have to get your money first. And this is what's making you negative. You're kind of like giving in to those ideas of like, I can't be with someone until I have money. I can't allow myself to be vulnerable unless I have money. Money should be my vulnerability. Money should be my communication device. You feel like money should be your communication device with people. And it's not true. Money shouldn't be your communication device. Money and life have got nothing to do with each other. Like, people think money is life and life is money. It's not. They've got nothing to do with each other. What you decide to do today, if you wake up today and decide, I want to sit in bed all day, that's what you're choosing to do with your life. Even if you have the money, even if you don't have the money, you could wake up and still stay in bed all day. Well, you might say to me, well, I don't have any food. Like, if I don't have money, how can I buy food? How can I do this? These things that are the way they are not nature's creation. They're human-made creations. Nature intended for food to be free. Whenever I walk around, I always find some trees with fruit and stuff, and I always eat them. And people always stop and stare at me. I'm like, what are you doing? But believe me, the fruit that I pick off from the wild will taste much better than the stuff I get from the supermarkets. The stuff I get from the supermarkets, they're just huge, no flavour. They just got a lot of water in them. They got no nutrients in them, to be honest. But then when I pick off, they're smaller as well, and they taste a lot better, and they've got a lot more nutrients. Like, I feel really good after eating them. And this is something you need to realise, is that your mindset right now towards life, that that even if you're looking for this door, you don't realise that darkness, you created that darkness. because you believed the narrative. You know, that darkness you were in, and you're like, I don't know which way I should go, which way, what I should do. You created that. You created that darkness within yourself. I mean, this is quite deep. I, don't, I have to tell you this, but you did create it because you saw life one way. You saw life as being this sort of uniform thing where, you know, it could only be this way. And that's why you're feeling so tired. You're feeling so, you know, defeated by life. It's because opportunities, they do come before you, and you know, your divine blessings have come before you, but you've rejected them multiple times. You've really rejected things because you stuck to the rules of society. You really stuck to the structure, and that you understand the structure now. Like you've gotten a lot of wisdom. Like you understand what this is now. Like if I was to tell you this a few years ago, you probably would get really angry at me. You'd be like, "What's this guy talking about? Like, nonsense, blah blah blah." But you understand what I'm talking about now. Like you understand the structure because you've been through it now. Like you've gone through it, and now you understand what it is exactly. But just to deepen it for you so that you can gain more clarity within yourself, you did create the darkness within yourself by thinking that everything had to go one way, like there was no other way to live your life. And you're not, you know, you're not like the only one that does this. Like a lot of people do this, to be honest, where they believe that life can only be lived in one kind of way, the way that we're told to live. And this is what's kind of blocking you at this time from this love, because you're like, I have to have a job first, I have to make finances, I have to have some career. Life is, you know, your life is precious. Okay, I want you to understand this. Your life is precious, and to live your life is free. This is a human-made concept. Money is a human-made concept. Supermarkets are a human-made concept. That's why they sell food. Food's meant to be out in the wild. Me and you meant to go and pick the food off the tree. You know, the fruit off the tree or whatever. If you want to eat meat, whatever you want to do, it's all there in front of you, right? But because of humans, they've tried to control and, you know, said this is mine and this is mine, and if you want some of this now, you have to buy it from me. That's exactly what's happened. And this is what the same situation here with love. Like you can have love whenever you want. You know, you can be with someone whenever you want. You don't have to have money for this person to love you. And I think you have a notion here inside of you that, you know, the type of people that you're interested in, the type of people that you like sexually, they like money. They don't. Who you are is what's attracting this person to you. This person is, as you're in this energy of like feeling good, feeling happy, feeling a lot more joy within yourself as you're kind of like stepping into this door. This door is coming through in your astral, in your spiritual, while you're dreaming and stuff. You're stepping through this while you dream. You're going to be having some crazy dreams before the week begins, on the weekend before. You're going to be having crazy dreams, and you're doing a lot of work in the astral here with the universe. The universe is guiding you in the astral. You're not going to remember a lot of it, but you will notice when you've had some crazy dreams. You're going to wake up and you're like, what the hell? What the hell was I dreaming about? But you're doing this consciously as well. As you're stepping through this portal consciously, you're going to be daydreaming. I'm getting you daydreaming quite a lot. Like you're just staring off into space for no reason. You don't know why, but this is what it is. It's like you're having downloads. It's kind of like downloading the path. You know, like it's like downloading a file, but like instead of the file, you know, the percentage as the file's downloading, that is you moving towards this light, this door with the light. But focus more on the light, like the light itself, and that's what's going to lead you to the door. But either way, it's happening for you here. And, you know, at the beginning of the week, you're really figuring out, like, you know, you've wasted a lot of time like this, you know, you've wasted a lot of time being like this. You could have made things happen for you a lot quicker. Midweek here is when you're going to come out of this sort of portal, when you're going to come out on the other side, or successfully. And you're coming out on the other side and really mastering yourself. You're feeling very determined that you've mastered some skills within inside of yourself, your personal skills. And this is really what you wanted from life without realizing it. This is, you know, the darkness that you created. You created that darkness for a reason, and so you can find the light. That you created that darkness so you could find the light. What that means is you were almost like challenging yourself. I feel like you're somebody that likes challenges. You challenged yourself to say, let me make the possibility of winning harder. Let me make the possibility of winning harder. Again, this is a confirmation for you that you do this in your life, don't you? You're like, let me make the situation harder for myself, right? Let me make the possibility of winning harder by making it a small thing, like making the door smaller and the light harder to see. And you're kind of realizing that by you doing so, you've learned not just wisdom, you've gained a lot of skills within yourself: mental skills, physical skills, emotional intelligence. And it's helped you spiritually as well to elevate your spiritual energy. That's why this door now is opening before the week begins. It's because of that reason, and you're kind of like appreciating yourself for going through this journey, of self-discovery. You're kind of like, I'm glad I decided to do that, because I feel like a big focus in your life has been on yourself, like rather than the material. Like you have really, like you feel like for you to live in the material, you have to have the material to live in the material, but that's not true. And this is what I was saying to you before, like, with society's narrative and stuff, like you felt like, you have to have the material, like the money, before you can have the love, and you know what I mean? It's something like that. And you're kind of realizing here that, what you've always wanted to understand within your life from a young age, you understand now. And you're grateful for going through this journey. And not only are you grateful, like, you're meeting someone. You're meeting someone, right? This person, this portal is going to be this person that comes in for you, and this person, this love is going to be a divine love. You're going to find the harmony you've been looking for is this person. This person's coming for you just before the week begins, and you're going to be stepping into this portal during this time. It's like hand in hand with each other that you're stepping through this portal and this relationship. It feels like something you've manifested from a long, long time ago, this relationship. This person's going to make you feel at ease in so many ways, especially as you're going through this transition. Like it's going to be a divine love that you two have. You might feel like you're starting a fairy tale, like a proper love story with this person. But you're doing a lot of internal work as well. Like your main focus here during the week, even though you're with this person, you might be spending quite a bit of time with this person, but your main focus is like what you've just been through, because you're like, things are shifting for me all of a sudden. Like, why are things like all of a sudden like very different? Why do I feel very different all of a sudden? Yeah, it's because you've completed a cycle. Ooh. It's because you've completed a cycle, a huge cycle, and now you're whole. Your energy is whole within you. That's why you feel like this. You've accomplished something major within yourself, but you took the long way around. You could have taken the shorter way, the standard way, but you took the long way around, and you've closed off a cycle now, a huge cycle. This is an accomplishment, and you're integrating everything you've learned, and this is what this is all about. This Eight of Pentacles energy is you just mastering yourself. You understanding that you have mastered yourself to a certain degree. You've mastered your emotions. You've mastered your mental, your mentality and the way you think about things. Yeah, so this love you will be spending time with. This love is like gonna allow you to. This love is part of your life purpose. You don't realize it yet. You will realize it in the near future that you and this person, you both had an inner calling to meet each other. It's like you've been yearning for each other, and you're meeting this person now. Before the week begins, and it's like a love you've been waiting for a very, very long time. And it's deeper than love. It's like friendship. It's like I was saying at the beginning. I don't feel like you socialize much. Like you don't socialize at all nowadays. You're quite a sociable person, and you like to have fun. And you've really crave someone that you could have fun with, like a really close relationship that you can do something with, and just have happy times with, and just like be have a wealth of fun, have a wealth of good times with. I see this is also gonna allow you to tap into your finances in a greater way in the future, success in your finances as well. By being with this person, you're just gonna have a lot of fun with them. You're gonna spend a lot of time doing fun things. Like this. I feel like you've always wished you had someone or people with you that you could have like a special bond with, and that you could bond in a certain way where you could bond in a certain way with people that you could have a lot of fun. And now this person's here for you. This person's really here for you now. And it's deeper than love. Like you're gonna really love this person, but you're gonna be the closest friends and the closest mates. I say soulmates, no, not soulmates. Love. What is it? I say soul lovers. So there's soulmates, right? And then there's soul lovers. But you're both soulmates and soul lovers. This person is gonna be like your best friend, literally. Yeah, I keep hearing best friend, best friend. This person's gonna be your best friend, and you're gonna do a lot of fun things together. And this love is gonna be a divine love, and this person is for you. This person's a part of your life's purpose, your inner calling. The reason why you incarnated, you were meant to meet this person, and it's not like a soulmate. This person's not a soulmate. A soulmate is like, again, soulmate, like you're friends with your soul. This is a soulmate and a soul lover. I think it's deeper than that. Like, what could be deeper than that, I guess? It's really something like this relationship is meant to last for you for your whole life, basically. You're meant to be with this person for your whole life. And you decided to have this experience with this soul, whether they're male or female or whatever, from before you were born, before you incarnated. Like you made a contract. Not a soul contract. It's deeper than a soul contract. It's part of the universe's path for you here on this planet. You're meant to do something significant, but this person has to be in your life. Your purpose has got something to do with romance. I don't know what, but you need to follow your heart. Your heart's going to lead you in the right direction. Your purpose has got something to do with romance. Maybe you already kind of know this. I don't know what it is. And I don't think I want to find out, to be honest with you. I'm going to leave that up to you to find out. Because right now, there's like an energetic barrier between you and this knowing of what this thing is for you. But you have to take one step at a time. You can't just rush to the end, because you're going to miss the journey. Like the whole point of life is a journey. It's not the destination. And that's where the beauty of life is. That's where the appreciation of life, not the appreciation, but the happiness of life is. Yeah, that's where the happiness of life is in the actual experience of it. That's what makes you feel pleasure. That's what makes you feel luxurious. That's what makes you feel abundant. But as you meet this person, you're going to be spending a bit of time with them during this week. But this week you're really going to be focused internally of like this portal. You're going to have a knowing of that you've walked through some kind of new reality here. You're going to feel like a new person. You're going to, again, like I said, you're going to feel like things have just shifted for you overnight. You're going to not be able to make sense of it. You're going to be like, what the hell just happened? Like, I don't... I was feeling like this yesterday. All of a sudden, this person has appeared for me, and like, what's going on? Like, I don't think this person, like, it's quite cute, your energy, to be honest. You're like, this can't be real. This can't be happening to me. This is like a movie. This is what happens in movies. Like, someone comes out, like it's a love story almost. It's like you're living your love story. I'm not kidding you. It's like you're beginning a fairy tale here. It's like the one of those Disney fairy tales where you bump into someone and you're like, oh, this person's amazing. This is what's happening for you. You're like really having those sort of eyes, like your eyes are like but as you get through onto the weekend between Friday and Sunday, you're in this energy of really feeling confident within yourself. You've made a lot of discoveries in just this week alone. You're making a lot of discoveries. This is a big week for you, Gemini. Really, really, really big week for you. Don't know how else to say it. But you're really making a lot of discoveries, and it's going to help you plan for your future. Like, you're going to be able to step into more authenticity, more or less understanding how your energy works, because you're understanding where you wasted a lot of time there, and you didn't need to waste a lot of time. You're kind of understanding yourself in a very deep way of, you know, how to get to where it is that you need to get to, and avoid feeling like, you know, at a loss, feeling grief, you know, feeling crying tears even, being like, why aren't things moving the way I want to? Because you're kind of understanding where you're putting your energy, and where you put your energy is where it grows, really. You know, you're kind of understanding this. You're having a major revelation. Things are going to move for you in a very chaotic way. Like, they're not going to make sense for you between Friday and Sunday. You're going to feel like, you know, you're being forced to be a different kind of way. It might be this love. It's like it's almost forcing you to change. Not change, but like I'm saying, like, it's like forcing you to be, forcing you to change in some kind of way. And this is not a bad change. This is a good change. This is a change that needs to happen here. Like, it's something that was built a long time ago that wasn't yours. Again, I think it's these society beliefs that were sort of ingrained within you. These society values that are not true to you at all. Again, that you can't have love until you have money, and that you can't, that life is, you have to pay to live. And this is what this love is doing for you. Is healing this grief, this loneliness within you. And this is what you need. That loneliness inside of you needs to be healed for you to be able to move on. You can't move forward with your finances until you heal that loneliness inside of you. You don't realize it, but you know now. And that's what's keeping you back. It's that loneliness that you have. It's stagnating your energy. It's siphoning your energy in different ways. In different ways, I'm seeing here that your energy is being siphoned off by, just because of that loneliness that you feel. It's not something that you will admit to as well, but you know deep inside your heart you do feel lonely, and you wish you had people with you. You wish you had people that cared about you. You wish you had people that sort of made you feel nurtured and loved. As you're going through this love, you're going to be nurtured and loved. This person's going to be exactly what you want. They're going to be very feminine in their energy. It's quite interesting, because I was seeing you as the emperor. Whether you're male or female or anything in between, doesn't matter. But this person is showing up as the empress. So, you know, you're going to be like a really, you're going to be made for each other in a way. Like I said, it's much more deeper than, much more deeper than soulmates and soul lovers, which I say. But it's way deeper, this connection that you have with this person. I don't know where it stems from, and I'm not going to tell you either, because that's going to kind of ruin your relationship. Not ruin it, but like spoil it. Spoil the getting to know each other part. Like, this is something that you should actively search for in this relationship, and this person should actively search for in the relationship to figure out who you both are and what you both mean to each other. It's good to have that romance, That kind of romance is the best kind, I guess. That's the kind of romance you want. And this person is gonna really nurture you. They're gonna be very beautiful. This person's gonna be very beautiful, and they're gonna beautify you as you're in their energy. They're gonna be very in their feminine energy. This person, and you're very masculine. Again, it doesn't matter about the genders. It's just I'm picking up the energies here. Like this person, whoever this empress is, again, doesn't matter if it's male or female, could be anything, or anything in between. They're really connected to their own nature. They like being in nature. They're like animals and stuff like that. Like they're gonna show you a life that you never imagined you could live, because the way you live is like very. I'm seeing like the way you see life is like the city life. You see life as like city life, like you see life as like that. This person, the way they see life is like the wildlife. And they're gonna introduce you to like there's a different way to do things. You don't have to believe, what society has told you as the only thing that there is, only that's the only way to live. So this is looking really good for you. This weekend, Gemini, like you're going for a significant love, a significant change, but for you to go through and find this light that you've been searching for in the darkness, it's showing up as a relationship. And once if you accept this person, you're gonna open that door. That door's gonna open. It's like the universe is holding the doorknob, and the water's coming through. It's like you're feeling emotional towards this person, and it's not by accident. It's not by accident. Like you don't let your emotions flow out like this. The way you're feeling, like you think you've got a crush, but it's more than that. Like you're madly in love with this person. You just don't want to acknowledge it. When you meet this person, you're going to be like really drawn to them. Don't hold back. Be as you are. You don't have to look at tutorials. I'm seeing it. Thinking you should. I'm reading your energy. You're watching me right now, going, "Oh, I should watch some tutorials on YouTube on how to talk to people in in public settings and stuff like that. How to flirt." We don't need to do any of that, to be honest. This person's drawn to you because of who you are, not because of what you have. It's not a materialistic connection. It's not a society connection. If you know what I mean, it's not something that is bound by the rules of society. It's something much more deeper than a soulmate, soul lover. It's really deep, this connection. I'm hearing that song "Love Is in a Past Life." I don't know who sings it, but I think it's Rag and Bone Man or something like that. I don't know, but you should listen to that song, "Love Is from a Past Life." But this person it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. Your connection with this person, and again, this is something that you should. I'm not going to tell you who they are or who you are. This is something that you should actively search for, because it's in line with your path to your true destiny. Wow. I can't make it up. I need to stop saying that. Like, people are like, "Is he making it up?" You know how people are, like reverse psychology. Your outcome, love. This person is, well, you're going to be in love. I already said a lot about it, but this is your outcome. You're going to choose this person, and you're going to choose this person because you're deciding to realize that this is going to help you be balanced. Like you need this balance. You need this person to make you feel not whole, but make you feel at harmony within yourself. You've been really looking for that harmony, and you're understanding by you being with this person, and a relationship was gonna bring harmony to you. Like they almost cool your energy off. Like You know how your energy like is able to move as you're still. Like you're gonna stop turning your head spiritually, and it's gonna allow you to cool a lot, which you really need at this time, to be honest with you, as you're stepping through this portal, because you found the light. You know, you found the door. You don't need to keep going like this, like as you're going through the door. You know, you're just gonna make yourself dizzy. But this person, you're gonna unite yourself with this person energetically. You might have some intimate, well, you will have some intimate moments with this person, but your energies are uniting here, and you can't see it, but like the hearts are like different colors here. One is green and one is yellow, and it's like they're all both coming from different cups. It's like this one is them and this one is you, or either way you want to look at it, doesn't matter, but like you're going up into each other, making this very romantic heart. I don't know if you can see it, but you can kind of see it, like the water's coming up and it's going in, and the cups are overflowing with love, both of them. So this is a very good connection. Again, you're going to feel very wealthy with this person, feel wealth of energy, wealth of love. It's mostly your energy is going to be really increasing at this time. You're going to feel very happy with this person off the bat. You're going to be able to joke. I'm seeing you guys having this sort of like playful, jokey connection, like between you two, not with other people, but like between just the two of you. Like you're going to have like really like a jokey, playful kind of connection. Like you're gonna say a joke and she's gonna laugh, or he's gonna laugh, or they're gonna laugh, and they're gonna say something to you and you're gonna laugh, like, and you're gonna be able to carry a conversation like this, and that's your confirmation that this person is for you. But I think you're gonna notice straight away who this person is, because you're gonna feel a certain type of way. You're really gonna be feeling emotions, very strong emotions. The universe is almost pulling you to this person with your emotions. So it's like dangling this sort of doorknob here, like you want to open this door to your future where you're gonna have this love, and it's like dangling this door in front of you, and you're like, I want the door. It's quite funny actually. And and then in front of you would be this person, this beautiful person, whoever they are. And another one of your outcomes here is you're really going to be breaking through illusionary success. You can't make it up, to be honest with you. Literally, you're breaking through illusion. And what illusionary success is, what you thought would make you successful within your life, like what would make you like these society values that you thought was the only way to live, like the way you've been living up to this point, the way you created that darkness for yourself and made finding that door, made the door really small, so it was harder to find, and you did this in your own energy, and you're kind of, by being with this person, you're shattering all of this like almost instantaneously. It's like you're destroying all the illusions that you've created, all the confusion you've created within your energy, within your mind, within yourself. Because this connection is going to be so real that it's just gonna. I'm seeing I'm seeing like a rock, like a big, almost like a mountain, and it's not really strong. Like it is strong, but it's not really strong, And there's like this big, massive triangle thing that comes in, and it's a lot denser than this rock, and it's just like cutting right through it. I'm just seeing like this massive, it's like purpley grey, and it's like massive, like pyramid shaped, cone shaped, just going straight through. Massive, probably more pyramid shaped, and it's just going straight through this, this sort of mountain thing. It's just shearing away at it, and this is what's happening with you. You're shearing away all the illusions, the confusions, all the things that made you feel conflicted, all the things that made you feel, very conflicted within your energy. You're kind of having a lot of truth, a lot of honesty and empathy towards yourself. You're transforming massively as you go through this. You're really taking authority of your life, taking leadership of your life, really seeing things truthfully as they really are, not as what you've been told as to what they are. And this is something you're not doing consciously at this point. It's almost unconsciously. It's like you're so used to it at this point that you've never questioned it. But it's like all of a sudden it's just this whole thing is being shared through. It doesn't have a choice. Like it's being destroyed. As soon as you accept, and this is your outcome, that you're choosing to accept love, and you're going to be feeling, wealth of love, wealth of energy, feeling very successful off the bat. And as you're feeling like this off the bat, maybe this love is going to feel like really off the bat. I keep saying off the bat. This love is just going to be like this, and you're going to be with this person. Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. You might be thinking it's a bad thing that down the line I'm reading your energy, like maybe that was a bad thing. It happened so quickly. It's not a bad thing. When two souls are meant to be together, when two souls, I wouldn't say two souls meant to be each other. When two souls recognize each other for who they are, and they want to be with one another, like I don't think there's anything that can stop them. And that's kind of what's happening here. It's like you're two souls that really, really want to be together. You don't know this physically, mentally, emotionally yet, but you're two souls energetically. I'm seeing you in space, in space, like in the vast nothingness. Like there's you're two souls that really want to be with one another. And and as soon as you meet each other, you've met each other, you're next to each other, like and facing each other in the nothingness. You're facing each other. I'm just seeing like as an orb. Well, it's not like a fully spherical orb, but I'm seeing your energy is like almost like an orb, almost, and theirs is almost like it's like a beautiful like beigey color with pink and other colors in there, like not too many, just mostly pink and yellow maybe, and white, and both of you. One of you's a bit more blue, has a bit of blue in it. I don't know which one. Probably you. Is it you? No, they have more blue in them. They're more vocal than you are. They like to talk a lot. But and seeing you in a vast nothingness, you're already together. Like you're not together, but you're facing each other. But as soon as you see each other in the physical, it's like something's gonna take a hold of you, and you're just gonna be like, almost like incensed. Like you're like, what's going on here? Like your eyes are just gonna be like, what am I feeling? Like you're just gonna be so drawn to this person. And you're gonna know it's them because you're not gonna, like, you've never felt this way before, and this is like off the bat, again off the bat. But this is looking really good for you. I'm just gonna pull out some challenges for you to see what kind of challenges are present for you here this week. So one of your challenges. So again, these challenges, they will be presented in some kind of way, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. They will show up in one way. They will. But depending on how you carry yourself, they might not affect you at all. So one of your challenges here is that you might be thinking that your dreams are never going to come true, that you're never going to be content with your life, never going to be fulfilled with your life. You're really kind of in this energy of doubting that things are going to work out for you. You're doing the inner work here, and it's hard to know that you have completed the inner work successfully because there's no physical confirmation. It's like, when you do a test, you get the result back from the test, like, oh, you got this grade or whatever. Like, you don't have a physical confirmation here. You're going off your feelings and how you feel. Again, keep following your heart. You are going the right way. Don't allow this illusion of your dreams are never going to come true. You're never going to be content with life. This is all nonsense. This is just coming from a place of, this sort of thing you have been through where, you felt disappointed by society, by the way that you've been, right? That have not allowed you to get to where you wanted to go to. like get to, like you felt very like you're on your last legs. Like, don't allow this energy to overtake you like you're on your last legs, and you're very battle weary and you're fatigued from situations. Things are really working out for you here, you just don't realize it yet. I mean, you will during the week, but before the week you're kind of going through it a little bit. But don't let that hold you down, and don't let that overtake you. Another one of your challenges here is you might be not following your heart. You might decide to say, let me follow my mind. Let me not, when this love comes in for you, it's a challenge for you, because you're going to be really negative about it initially. I see you are going to get with that person on that day. Like, you are going to establish a relationship with that person on that day, but this is still a challenge for you. Like, this could be something, again, depending on how you carry yourself, this could sway the situation, even though I've pulled an outcome for you, saying that this is the way you are going to go. But you can potentially block yourself from something that you really have manifested. And you've done this before, where you've sort of chickened out last minute. Don't chicken out, okay? I know I'm going to go don't chicken out this time, okay? Don't talk yourself into anything. Don't talk yourself into walking out of anything. Go with it. Feel the romance, feel the charm, feel this person's charm, feel these emotions, allow them to fill you up, follow your heart. Don't start thinking with your mind. Don't start thinking, I need money first and this and that. Don't do that. You're doing yourself a disservice. Another one is another one of your challenges is here. You feel like you haven't earned your success. You are going for a massive healing right now, a massive transition, and you feel like you're not seeing any personal growth in life in general. This is a challenge, that you're thinking that you're not growing in any kind of way. Like, you've been giving and giving and giving, and like you haven't been receiving. Like, what's going on? Like, am I wasting my time? Am I actually not leveling up? Am I just imagining things? You are leveling up. This is just a challenge for you to realize that you might be thinking that you're not transitioning to the way the grass is greener. You actually are, but it just looks a bit strange right now because it's unfamiliar to you. It doesn't look familiar. Where you've been at before is familiar to you, is comfortable. That little spot in the darkness where you could see what you were doing, but if you got off that little spot, you thought if you got off that little spot that there would be still darkness, but you didn't realize you had that light inside of you. So every step you took would have illuminated, and you would have been able to tell a lot quicker in time where that light was coming from, where that door was. But you are transitioning, you are healing. You might be thinking that you're not seeing any personal growth. Like, you might feel like you're not transitioning in any way, but you are. You really are. You're releasing a lot right now, and this is, again, like I said, a lot of the heavy focus during this week. Even though this love is going to be there, is going to be you understanding that you have just walked through a portal during. It's going to start from before the week begins to midweek at least, to at least Friday. Until at least the next Friday, you're going to be going through this portal, and it's a major release for you. Major release. You're going to really understand that you created this darkness within you, and you made that objective hard to complete. You made that door smaller. You made that door difficult to reach because you made everything dark. You realize you made everything dark, and you didn't need to. And this is like a big release of your energy, which you're going to feel in the coming weeks. But just know these challenges are not going to happen to you, but they will be present. And you can allow these challenges to overtake you, and you can allow the situation to turn out in a different way. Some people think when I pull out the challenges that this is what's going to happen. It's not. It's gonna be present, but depending on yourself and how you articulate yourself, how you carry yourself, that's how it depends how much it's going to affect you. These challenges. So one last card for you here is be very caring and compassionate here during this week. as you're going through this portal, not just with yourself but with people around you. Keep giving, keep being kind, keep being generous. What you desire is here for you. What you desire from life, what you desire, you desire finances, this is all coming in for you very quickly. But you need to get with this person first, because you need to be alleviated from this feeling of loneliness. That's what's holding you back. Like, you have everything you need and within your energy to manifest what you want, but this feeling of loneliness is what's keeping you from having your wealth. You need to be with this person in order for you to, and it's not because of the person, it's because this person's going to help you heal yourself. They're going to give you healing, and you're going to, by them giving you healing, you're going to be able to heal yourself, because they can't go inside of you and heal you. Only you can do that. They can give you the healing from the external, but you have to go in and heal yourself. And this person's going to give you that space to feel comfortable to be able to do this. This is why this person's so important. But you have a very deep connection with this person anyway. You're meant to meet this person in this life. This is kind of like ordained by the universe. But just be more caring and compassionate. Express your loving feelings to this person when you meet them. They're going to be very open and very receptive to communication from you. They're going to be very open and receptive to your loving feelings, your kindness. Just be yourself. Like, don't think you need to go, like I said, don't watch any tutorials on YouTube and like how to flirt in public and stuff. Like, you don't need to do it. Just show up. The only thing you need to watch a tutorial on is how not to chicken out. I have to do it because you need someone to sort of yank you in the right direction, because you talk yourself out of situations, right? Good situations, and you're going to end up, if you say no to the situation, you're going to end up going in another cycle for another few years and then come back to the same point. Because you need to eliminate that loneliness, and you have to realize that that's what's really holding you back. Is that feeling of loneliness? Is dampening your energy? Is siphoning your energy? Sorry. But I'm going to leave your reading here. If you did like the reading, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. If you would like to delve deeper and figure out some more of your life, you can book a personal reading on my website, which is in the description below. Other than that, have a fantastic week, and I shall see you soon.